Hello everybody, Joe here. Welcome to the channel. So today's video, we've got 4 rounds, 5 exercises, and each exercise we're going to do 10 repetitions each. So get some stretches on. I like to do a little bit of forward fold, some down dog, some up dog, and some shoulder mobility before I start these. I highly recommend you do the same, and especially do some shoulder mobility and some back and core stretches after the workout itself. So this is a good one. Just gets the shoulders warmed up, and this one as well. This may be a bit of a struggle for some people, but just do your best. So we're going to start with the 1 pump burpees. We're going to do, again, 10 of them. So the 1 pump differs from the 6 count, differs from what everyone considers an actual burpee. The 1 pump burpee is probably the most fundamental basic style that you can, but it's better than what you see on most people doing burpees where they're doing kind of the worm to get up. The 1 pump burpee, you're doing the full push up and you're just basically avoiding the hop. So a little bit more basic. I believe the Marine Corps, they do lots of these, as well as many US militaries. So yeah, just go down, chest to ground, push up. Very basic, very effective. I believe everyone should be doing the 1 pump burpee. So the next one is going to be the 4 count jumping jacks. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and so on. I usually add jumping jacks into some of my harder routines. For me, they're kind of a bit of a breather. They allow me to catch my breath a little bit. So depending on your fitness level, this could be hard enough for you, just the jumping jacks, or this could be, again, a little bit more basic and gives you a little bit of a breather. So these ones, basic squats, make sure that butt gets back and down as if you're sitting on a toilet. Notice my knees are not going way over my toes. They're basically going, way in front of my toes. You want it basically coming anywhere between the midfoot to above your toes. Next is going to be the bridge to L-sit. So this is kind of a strange movement to most, but these kind of movements, you can have your hands out or in like I just showed. These kind of movements are fantastic for your rear core and for your shoulder mobility. So I started adding these in to my routines, and when you go forward and you do the press up there, that really stretches the shoulders. And then when you're coming back to that L-sit position, that is extremely hard. If you want to kind of up the ante, you can lift your feet off the ground a little bit. But again, just pushing that butt up, so butt up, down to the heels, and back to the L-sit. If you want to have your hands out and kind of rotate your hands out a little bit, makes it a little bit easier on the shoulders if you don't quite possess the shoulder mobility, but work at it and you will eventually get it. Next is going to be the 4 count mountain climbers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, so on and so forth. Mountain climbers are one of the absolute best ways to build your entire front core strength. That includes your shoulders, chest, abs, even your quads and all that stuff as well. So 1 round complete. We got 3 rounds left. Back to the 1 pumps. So again, I urge people to do 1 pumps instead of the burpees with the worm, getting up. This just works your chest, your shoulders way better. If you want to do the counts, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. If you're doing the counts like that, that's just going to be called a 6 count burpee instead of a 1 pump. The only difference is you're calling out each count. Calling out the counts does make it definitely more difficult though. It's like trying to have a conversation when you're going for a run. So 4 count jumping jacks, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Again, these are kind of a nice break. in between cardio for me. Lets my heart cool down a little bit, slow down, and get ready for the next one, which is the squats. So again, you can get as deep as you can into these. Try not to do the cheating ones where people kind of go down like a 45-degree angle and then they come up. They're not really going all the way down. So go down as best as you can. You need to hold a weight in front of you, even if it's just a 10-pound dumbbell or something like that, just to sort of balance yourself. You can do that as well. So bridge to L-sit. Again, set up your feet. That butt is going to come towards the heels and then press up, back down to the heels, and then into the L-sit. Sometimes I will do this and I will try and hold the L-sit for maybe a second and lift both heels off the ground. That is can be pretty intense, and holding it for anything more than a second, unless you're a full-on gymnast or a professional calisthenics athlete, that's going to be extremely difficult. But again, this is amazing for your shoulder mobility. When I first started this, it was definitely a struggle, but now as I do it more and more, my shoulders are a little bit more flexible, and my physiotherapist has actually said that my mobility and stuff itself is better. So back to the mountain climbers, 4-count mountain climbers. Fantastic for the abs and the core. Do these for a minute or so, and yeah, you'll feel the burn right quick. Two sets down, 2 to go. Back to the 1 pumps. So feel free to add the hop into these 1 pumps. If the 1 pump itself is, too easy for you, or I'm going too slow, you can add in the hop. Or if this is too hard for you, you can always just avoid the push-up altogether. Just go kind of down, put the feet back in, and come back up, so avoid the push-up. Or if you really want to, you can also add 2 pumps, 3 pumps, Navy SEALs, whatever. I do this with bodybuilders and Navy SEALs. Those are probably the most common ones that I do. Navy SEALs obviously being substantially harder. 3 push-ups in each burpee versus just the 1. Four-count jumping jacks are next. Again, don't forget to breathe. Have some deep breaths while you're doing some of these exercises. Not the short breaths. You want nice, deep, long breaths. Into the squats. I'm just showing you different angles. Sometimes I'm squatting to the side or from a certain angle, just so you can kind of see, you can have a better kind of conception of where my knees are. You notice my knees are going out, they're not kind of buckling in. You see a lot of people when they're doing their squats and their knees kind of fold in towards each other. You really want to avoid that. That is horrible for the knee socket itself. So again, I'm just going to get set up here and do the L-sits. This is just a different angle, so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So you can see, like when I go back into the L-sit, my abs and stuff are flexed extremely hard in order to maintain that. And when I'm pushing up there, that is fantastic for your back, for your low back. If you have some sciatic pain and stuff like that, which I've had in the past, these kind of exercises will tend to kind of mitigate that. They'll lessen that, and eventually these kinds of things will strengthen your back to get rid of your sciatic altogether, assuming that your diet is in check and you're not sleeping on an extremely soft bed or any of that stuff, all of which were problems that I had in the past. Last one, 4-count mountain climber. You can go as slow as or as fast as you want for this. You can also twist. All right, last time through. One pumps. Again, if these are too easy, do a 2 pump, or just try and maybe up the ante a little bit and do a 6 count. If you're Superman, maybe you want to do a Navy SEAL or something like that. Or if this is a bit too basic or too hard for you, you can go down maybe to your knees and attempt the push-up, do the push-up from your knees, or again, avoid the push-up altogether. Four count, jumping jacks. Last time through. Squats. Again, different angle here. Get that butt down. Notice it's almost like I'm trying to sit on a toilet, right? So notice where my knees are. They're not going way over in front of my toes. So you want to keep that knee above the midfoot to toes. And remember, push the knees out. Don't let the knees fold in. Hold a weight if this is a bit too hard for your balance. Again, bridge to L-sit, just a different way you can see me here. Looks like kind of an awkward movement, but movements like these, they will help you so much with your flexibility, your mobility, your all around just core strength, your front core, your back core, shoulders. Exercises like these will work your body in ways that it's probably never been done before, unless you're highly into calisthenics and that. And last time for the 4 count mountain climber. Again, the more you twist in this, the harder it's going to be. You can pick up the pace, you can slow down the pace. If you go super slow, it's just going to take you longer to do, and it's going to be really harder. Almost there. Bam, and that is it. So, 4 rounds. 1 pump, 4 count jumping jacks, squats, bridge to L-sit, and the 4 count mountain climbers. This is a great workout for me. It only took around 13 minutes or so. I'm going to do this workout or something similar to it. I'm going to do this around 3 or 4 times for a full hour. When I work out, I make sure that my actual workout sessions are 60 minutes, and that does not include breaks. So that is like 15-minute EMOM, 10-minute ANRAP, 10-minute AMRAP, that type of thing. So again, down dog, up dog, forward fold, super important. These are some of the most fundamental basic yoga stretches there are, and they are the best for your body. So again, shoulder, shake out the shoulders, and have yourself a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff. Until next time, hope you enjoyed this, and bye for now.